Hello, and welcome to the Mastering Pairs series. In this video, we'll be going over how to choose the correct module for your entry, or more specifically, choosing between inputting an activity as DE or IE. Now, this might be a review for many of you, but let's start off with some definitions. Direct education, or DE, is referred to as program activities in pairs. It takes place when a participant is actively engaged in the learning process with an educator and/or interactive media. Indirect education, or IE, is defined as the distribution or display of information and resources, including any mass communications, public events such as health fairs, and materials distribution which involve minimal or no participant interaction with an educator or multimedia. Alright, with these definitions in mind, the common mistake that we'd like to address in this video is actually the outdated practice of inputting DE activities as IE when some demographic information for participants are missing. This practice is a relic from before PEARS, and while it's no longer needed, we still see many folks doing this in their entries. What we need now is for practitioners to revisit those definitions of DE and IE and simply input their activities according to how they align with the module definitions. All right, now let's take a look at a couple of scenarios to determine whether they warrant a DE or IE entry. In this scenario, you're hosting a live virtual activity which meets the definition of direct education. After the event, you post the recording online where you continue to passively reach people. So the best practice in this case is going to be to make two PEARS entries. You'll make one program activity entry to describe the details of your live event, and you'll make another indirect education entry for the recording you post online. Be sure you keep your reach separate for each. The video reach will be determined by using analytics through YouTube, for example. You'll want to note the viewership from the date this video is posted to the end of the reporting year. In this next scenario, you create promotional flyers for an upcoming activity which meets the definition of direct education. You post these flyers in a public setting where your target SnapEd audience will see them. Now, in this situation, you actually shouldn't make any PEARS entries. We commonly see folks creating indirect education entries for their promotional flyers when, in fact, promotional flyers don't generally constitute indirect ed, because they don't contain SnapEd or CalFresh Healthy Living approved messaging about nutrition or physical activity. They're publicizing an event. All right, well, that's it for this video. We hope it was helpful. If you have any more questions about this or other topics, please reach out via email to evaluatesnaped@ucanr.edu. If you can, please take a moment to scan the QR code provided to give us feedback on this video and to help us improve future resources. Thank you.